Yo, 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 what's happening? Nico here. Another resource or form of help that you can use in your self recovery journey is family or group counseling. I haven't done the family counseling. Group counseling, I've hosted some groups. I've participated in a couple of group counseling discussions. I think that they're super beneficial, personally. And we'll talk about a little bit more as to why I think they're beneficial here in a moment. But I do want to just take a brief second and say thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for trying to better yourself. Thank you for bettering yourself today. Again, this journey is not a simple one. It's not an easy one. It's not so much a direct one. There's all kinds of things that pop up that can throw us off of our path and our course, and they usually do, quite honestly. It's about getting back up and dusting yourself off, sticking to the path that you ultimately desire. So I ask you to keep in mind what your definition of sober is, what is your thing that you need to get better at, and how are you going to do better today. I think family counseling would have been interesting, quite honest with you. I've talked to some people who have been in family counseling sessions. I think they're great because they're kind of just, from what it sounds like, is that the whole family gets to heal together. And usually that includes somebody as like the counselor, the moderator. And I think they can be beneficial. I really do. I know in my family right now, we could probably use some family counseling. What that would entail, though, is getting everybody on board and having everybody headed towards the same outcome. And I think that can be difficult for families, for society, for any type of community, is headed towards the same desired outcome. But once you get people all on board for one outcome, the work is all that needs to be done after that. And I believe family counseling helps out in getting the work identified so that the family can do it. Family counseling, I believe, might be great if you are the leader of a family, like you're the head of the household, however that works out in your home. I think family counseling might even be good for adult children with adult parents. I think family counseling might be good for those who don't want to have as much contact with the individual who's in active addiction, but still want to help or attempt to help heal. So family counseling, I believe, is great. I believe there's many benefits that can come of it. Group counseling, I believe, is the same concept, just it's not family members. It's a bunch of individuals who are working towards a broader outcome, desired outcome. In the group counseling discussions that I've hosted, we usually go off of a topic. And based on that topic, everybody shares their perspective and their ideas. And what I value so much about group discussions is that there are individuals who have perspectives that I would never think of. There's individuals who see things ways that I would never see it. Allowing them to vocalize their perspective, their viewpoints, enables me to see it from a different way and gives me the opportunity to grow more. Group discussions are great if you are a person who likes community. I think everybody likes community, but I believe that there's a certain amount that we can all handle. Group therapy, group discussions, group counseling is beneficial because it's a shorter window of time, right? There's an allotted amount of time that you guys get to be there. These are some of the other tools and resources that you can use in your path for self-recovery. Your path of self-recovery will require a community. Nobody can do this on their own. My programs, they talk about self-help, right? But that self-help is only so much. I'm very big on internally solving these problems so that externally we can live better. But that doesn't mean that I have to solve them internally on my own. Community is necessary. Having group therapy, having group discussions can enable or can help you out in finding other people who have similar temptations, similar desires, similar issues, so that you guys can share tools, share resources, share thoughts, share perspectives, share encouragement, share celebrations. It's not intended for you to be everybody's best friend, but it's intended to give you exposure to other individuals who may have same celebrations, same pain points that you do. Family counseling is ideal, again, for those individuals who want their family to heal from something that has happened based on decisions that were made to alcohol, use of substances. The group type discussions and group counseling benefits all participating parties. Before entering into one of those, what I would recommend to anybody is set an intention on what you are going to walk away with, as well as set a nugget that you want to contribute. You might not know what that nugget is, but tell yourself, I'm going to contribute something and I'm going to receive something. If you set that intention before approaching a family counseling session or a group therapy session, it would tend to come out with a valuable piece of information that you can use. And what you might share from your experience, regardless of how far along you are, might be what somebody else needs to hear that day. The goal is not to tell anybody what to do or how to do it. It's to display how you've done it and how you've been successful, and if they choose, be able to articulate what it is. For me, the way I articulate it is I find one way to do better each day. These aren't intended to be professional sessions. These are just thoughts, tips, tools, and tricks that I can share because I want to guide you to your definition of sober. If you are looking for help on that, go to nohalonm.com, schedule the meet and greet, we'll get on the phone. If you're not, then I hope you'll tune into the next episode. And remember, you weren't created to be an angel. You were created to do better today.